Good morning.
Good morning.
There we go. They need to connect to audio. There we go. Okay, so you should.
Thank you. Hello.
Good morning. And would you be Venetia Quarles?
Yes, ma'am.
Just a moment. 14B District Court is now in session. This is Magistrate Hilary Braley presiding. Now calling case number 24T00192. This is Ypsilanti Township versus Venetia Nicole Quarles. Appearances for the record, please.
Assistant Public Defender Sonia Shanat on behalf of Venetia Quarles. Ms. Quarles, please state your full name for the record.
Venetia Nicole Quarles.
Thank you. So today is the date and time set for an arraignment in this matter. What I have is a misdemeanor complaint that charges that on or about May 23rd of 2024 at 579 Calder Avenue, you did make an assault or an assault and battery upon Antoine Burt, a person with whom you reside or formerly resided, and a person with whom you have or had a dating relationship. This is otherwise known as domestic assault and battery. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. That is a misdemeanor with a maximum penalty of up to 93 days in jail, a $500 fine with court costs, or both. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Count 2 charges that you did make an assault or an assault and battery upon Kara Williams. That is otherwise known as assault and battery. Do you understand that charge?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And again, that is a misdemeanor with a maximum penalty of up to 93 days in jail, a $500 fine with court costs, or both. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And did you have a chance to review an advice of rights form this morning?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. It would have been a document that they would have had you sign. Do you remember?
Oh, no, ma'am.
Okay. So you have the following basic rights. You have the right to remain silent because anything you say, whether out loud or in writing, can be used against you. You have the right to a trial by judge or by jury. You have the right to be presumed innocent beyond a reasonable doubt. And you have the right to be represented by an attorney during all stages of these court proceedings, that is before, during, and after trial. So do you understand all of that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, thank you. So, Attorney Chenault, did you wish to address bond?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. We stand muted to the charges, and regarding bond, I did have the opportunity to speak with Ms. Quarles. She did provide me with good contact information. Ms. Quarles is a single mother of 2 small children. She is currently attending Pathways Academy to obtain her high school diploma at this time. She is gainfully employed at Workbox Staffing as an inspector. Now, in regards to this matter, I did have the opportunity to explain the bond conditions to her and how not to have any contact with the alleged victims in this case. I would like to note for the court that regarding count 1, the alleged victim, my client states that they do have a child in common. Therefore, she will be asking for third-party consensual contact for child care and visitation. But Your Honor, I do believe she will comply with bond conditions going forward and appear for subsequent court hearings. Therefore, we are asking for a personal bond at this time. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Now, I do note that the address on the form from your office is the same as the one on the complaint. Calder?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have someplace else that you can stay?
My mother's, yes.
Okay. So the court will set your pretrial date for June 10th, 2024. That will be at 9 a.m. over Zoom before Judge Washington. And do you have a device that you can use to access Zoom?
Yes, I do.
If not, there is a tablet in the 14B District Court lobby that you can use. Okay. Now, court will set bond with the following conditions. You are not to use or possess alcohol, marijuana, or illegal drugs. You are not to purchase or possess a firearm, ammunition, or other dangerous weapons. You are not to have contact with Kara Williams or Antoine Burt. And when the court says no contact, what the court means is no in-person contact, no contact through the mail, no contact over the phone, through phone calls, text messages, emails, social media, the internet in any way, shape, or form. For Kara Williams, you're not even to have contact through third parties for her. For Antoine Burt, you may have consensual third-party contact for the purposes of childcare. You are not to engage You are not to engage in any sort of assaultive, threatening, harassing, molesting, terrorizing, or stalking behavior towards Kara Williams, Antoine Burt, or anyone else. You are not to go to the 579 Calder Street address. When the court says do not go, the court does not care if you are personally invited to return. You are not to go. If you have possessions or anything that you need to pick up from that address, you may do so on a civil standby. If you need that explained to you, the public defender's office can do that for you. Okay. Okay. So you are not to engage in any sort of criminal activity whatsoever, and you are to appear for any and all dates set for you by the court. The next one in this matter being that June 10th court date at 9 a.m. over Zoom. These conditions will be entered into the Law Enforcement Information Network, so they will be readily accessible to any police officers that you may come into contact with. And if they should have probable cause to believe that you may have violated one of these conditions, they can arrest you on the spot. You'll be held for a bond violation hearing in front of the judge, who may revoke your bond and set a new, more restrictive one. So, do you understand all that?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Do you have any questions about any of the conditions?
I do. Oh, you said the prosecuting office will explain it to me about going to get some items.
Well, the public defender can explain it to you. Basically a civil standby, you contact the police department and arrange for a police officer to escort you to and from the property while you collect stuff. Okay. But if you need more information, they can give that to you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay. Anything else?
No, ma'am.
Okay, Attorney Chenault?
Nothing further. Thank you.
Then at this time, the court is setting a personal recognizance bond in this matter. That means you are not paying anything to get out. You are, however, basically promising to appear for that court date on June 10th. If you fail to appear, a bench warrant may issue for your arrest. Okay. Okay, then if you don't have any questions, and Attorney Chenault, if you don't have anything else, then this hearing is concluded. And Ms. Quarles, you are free to stand up and tell the jail that you are finished.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. All done.
Attorney Chenault, I think that was our only one this morning.
Yes, that's it. Thank you.